Hey planner babes, it's Mandy from Create with Mandy, and today I'm here to talk to you guys about how it's going with my 2021 planners. So if you were around back in December, I did a 2021 planner lineup and setup. I set up all my planners, decided, finalized, and I chose a lot. I think it was about 6 or so, maybe 7. Anyway, after, a couple of months of, working in them and planning in them, obviously some work better than others, and some decisions have been made about like what planners I want to continue with, which ones are not working for me. And so that's what I'm here to talk about, and I hope that you guys can get something out of this. Maybe see how these certain planners work for me and how I incorporate them into my life. So yeah. Thanks for joining today. If you've been here for a while, thank you. And if you're new, welcome. I hope that you like this video and hit that subscribe button if you want to see more at the end. But let's go ahead and get into it. So here's some of my planners. First off, there's one big planner missing, and that is my memory planner. So let's just talk about that one first since it's not even here. And the reason for that is I think I've decided, well, I know I've decided now that I'm not going to continue with the memory planner, which is kind of sad. I memory planned for about 2.5 years, and that seems like a really long time now that I'm saying it out loud, but I swear it felt shorter, and it just, I'm not even finished with my 2020 memory planner. I think I have all the photos, but I haven't even written in stuff since like summer or like September. So that is just, it's just a lot of work. I don't have a ton of memories. Yes, I had a lot of photos because I chose to document the small things, but I just don't know if that's something that I really need to look back at one day. I don't know. I would totally understand if maybe I had kids or I was getting married or like these big life events that are worth noting. Like then I would feel like that it would be more important. But since I was just documenting the small things and the occasional things, I feel like it doesn't really serve me anymore. Plus, I was thinking about it, and those memory planners, they're big size, so 8.5 by 11 is like the sheet of paper inside, and when they're filled with photos, it gets pretty thick, and I just don't think that I could do that year after year. Like, that would be a lot of, like, room to keep these. I mean, I'm sure if you're more of a scrapbooker, like, that's important to you, but for some reason, it just wasn't clicking with me. So that planner is completely out of the lineup, and honestly, it feels like a little bit of a weight off my shoulder because I don't have to like worry about it. And when I did start that planner, the memory planning, I was in college. I had more fun things to document, and then I was out of college and just taking some time for myself, and so I had more time to do the memory planning and like plan and all my planners and do all the fun stuff. But now that I'm working on my business and YouTube and all of this stuff, it is like a huge chunk of time that I realize I don't have anymore. So there's all the reasons why I'm not using a big memory planner anymore. But I do plan on doing some like daily memories and possibly in the monthly. So if you remember, one of the big things that you guys liked about that memory planner was each monthly spread. Let me just go to one real quick. Each monthly spread in them, I would do a monthly memory spread. Each little square for each day, I would write in a little memory from that day and then put in a coordinating sticker that was just for fun and decorative. And it looked really nice at the end of the month, all filled up. I could look back and look at my little memories just written in, no photos. So I think I'm going to have to find a planner where I can do that now that I'm not doing it in my memory planner. And I think it might be in this wellness, this Yay seasonal planner, because I'm not using any big planners now. So I definitely want to do it in a classic instead of a mini. And I don't really use the monthly and the wellness planner. So I think that would be a great option because I do use the monthly in my classic, and then I wouldn't really want to put it in my social media planner because I feel like that's very specific. But wellness, I think I could still document those memories in the monthly spread. And while we're right here on this front page, I do have my name here on a sticker, and these are in my shop, custom name stickers. You get like 18 stickers of your name, and that's what I used here, and I have that in all my planners, or most of them. So that is my memory planner. So let me know down below what you think. Do you still use memory planner? Did you use it and cut it out? Have you never thought about it? Anyway, let me know. Okay, so I think that's a good segue into the wellness planner, since we were already talking about that one a little bit. So this one is the Yay Seasonal Planner. I think it's so cute. The dividers are just adorable. I have the other months in my classic catch-all. I just have everything in there, so it's easy. I actually keep the physical Yay Seasonal Planner down below my desk in like a storage thing, but for the current months, I have them in my classic, which is on my desk. But look how cute these dividers are. I can't wait to like get to these months. But anyway, so I do a wellness plan with me every Wednesday on my channel, and I show you the previous week all filled out. And I don't share that on Instagram because I do journaling at the bottom, and I'd rather show it in a video than in a picture on Instagram. So this one has been working really great for me. On a busy week like this one, you know, I don't end up filling it in as much, but it still works for me. I enjoy it. My main thing is that I do my Fitbit stats at the top, so steps, you know, floors, all that stuff. And then in the middle section, I really just do kind of whatever I'm feeling. If I have a workout, I will put it in there. At the bottom, I do journaling, and then on the sidebar, it kind of changes each week, but this week I did like a little habit tracker, thinking, watching, feeling, and then a little bit of like a weekly highlight, and just kind of random from each week to week. So that is my wellness planner. It works really well. Here is the section in my main planner. I have them on these tabs here at the top. These are just dividers from the Happy Planner, and then I put the tab label stickers for my shop on there. So I have this week, wellness, social media, and finances at the back. So if I flip to the wellness section, here we are. Here's the March divider. So I know this last week of February is right here, and I'm about to film this plan with me next on this page. So I really like it. I like the lined vertical. It is really great for the journaling at the bottom. I just love the space in between the lines. It's perfect for my handwriting. And I just think it's kind of fun to switch it up and not just have a vertical in both my classic and my wellness. So the lined is kind of like a little fun switch up. So I think that pretty much concludes my wellness planner. It's working for me. I'm going to keep doing it, and I really enjoy it. So that one is my wellness in this planner. All right, next let's go ahead and go to this guy. So we're switching it up from a planner that really works to one that doesn't. And also a black planner cover always gets me because I know you can see my reflection in it. And so that's always like a I don't love that. But anyway, so this is was my home planner. So this one I got, you know, back when it started in July of 2020, and really I had a mini dashboard before that I had won in one of my first giveaways from my good friend Caddy from Having Fun Planning. I won a mini dashboard planner from her. I used it because I didn't have that many planners at the time like I do now because I wasn't on the squad, and so I was like, I'm gonna find a way to use it. So I used it for my home planner, and I really it worked perfectly because the dashboard is very like home centered because the categories in the dashboard, so you have errands to buy, calls, emails, bills to pay, and then your days are over here. So I had a nice way of using it and setting it up. I put my boyfriend's work schedule over here. Ooh, he didn't really work that much that week. So his work schedule over here. I would sometimes put groceries. If we had to remember like stuff for Honey, our dog, then we'd put it there, and it really worked. So, I mean, I didn't write in it all the time because I didn't really have too much, but it worked, and it was a fun thing to decorate and have another photo for each week on my Instagram, and it was fun too because I just like planning and playing with stickers, of course, just like everybody else. So it was fun to do. I liked this one. But now, let's see, I did it all the way until I think December. But again, this one just isn't serving me anymore. This is actually kind of fun. I think I should mention it. Is each week we're really into football, and these were the matchups that week. So the Vikings played the Packers, and what happened was we would just kind of say who we thought was going to win. So I think I was pink, he was orange, so we both thought the Packers were going to win, but then the Vikings won, so that was what's circled. And then whoever like was correct, so like he chose Colts, I chose Lions, but the Colts won, so Matt won. And so this week it looks like Matt won 3-2. And so that was kind of like a fun thing we would play Sunday, and so I just kind of kept it in here. Also, this Halloween spread is so cute. But anyway, here's another one. I won that week. Gotta mention that. But anyway, so basically it's just not working for me anymore. Here we go. In December, I went home for, the holidays, and then I just didn't use it when I came back because just so busy. It wasn't really doing too much other than sitting on the table downstairs. Occasionally I'd get a grocery list, but really we can just do that on any other paper. So that's why we stopped using that one, or I did. Matt never really used it, but that's understandable. But anyway, so that one is no longer being used, and I'm okay with that. So that's already 2 planners out of the lineup. So far, the only one I've talked about that I've used is my wellness. So next, let's go ahead and talk about this one. So this is my work and Etsy planner. It's a mini horizontal, and if you are subscribed here on my channel and watch my videos pretty often, you know that I use this one every week. And I plan in this one every Saturday, and I really like it. So first of all, the planner itself is so cute, right? And unfortunately, I can't really show you the pages because I do write in all my sales and stuff, so I don't really love to share that. So here's how it looks. If you want to see any of the before the pens and how I plan them, you can go back because they're all in a Plan With Me playlist. You can just look for the ones that say mini horizontal, and every single one that I planned in this book is in there, or on YouTube rather. So this one continues to work for me. I really love the layout. The lines are perfect again for what I need, and then also the size is great because I don't really write too much in here other than like my sales. Occasionally I'll have a couple to-dos, but usually those to-dos will just go in my classic catch-all, like cut inventory today, or, cut stickers, design new stuff, stuff like that. That would probably go in my classic catch-all because that's important that I get done. But I do like having it separate on the monthlies. I keep track of, my paydays and any releases, and it's kind of nice to see it on a calendar. So I do like having it separate for my classic catch-all. So I like that. And then the mini size is perfect because not too much things need to be written down in here. Now, if I had a ton of things to be written down, maybe I would want to move up to a classic size, but this mini works perfectly. I really like it. It's small. I just keep it over on my work desk on the other side of the room here. This is kind of like my planner desk right here, and I really like it, and it works so cute. And I don't think I'm going to switch it up because I'd like to have a year of sales in one place and like the whole 2021 everything. And now that I'm saying that, I really should write in any costs that I have, because right now I'm just writing in like sales and my paydays, but I should go ahead and put in any kind of business expenses too. So this video is already helping me out by talking through it, because now I'm going to start doing that because that's obviously important. Usually I keep my finances in here, which I will continue to do, but I think having all the business ones separate, like in here, would be a really good idea. Okay, so that is my mini horizontal business and Etsy planner. And it's still working. So right now we have 2 planners that are working for me, my mini horizontal and my wellness. two that are not working for me or are completely cut out is that mini dashboard and the big memory planner. All right, so let's go ahead in this one. So this is Modern Farmhouse book that the first pages, it started in July of 2020. And this is my social media planner. I don't do a plan with me for this one because I guess I could, but I always wanted to keep one planner separate that I wasn't doing videos for, because when I do videos, I feel like I'm being like a little pressured. Not like by you guys directly, but just that there's a camera rolling and I feel like I can't just go dilly-dally and look through all my books and take my time, and that would make a really boring video. So I don't film these just because I like to take my time. It's not even that cute. It's very functional. Oh, I think this one's cute actually, but anyway, it's not like my normal planning style, but anyway, if you guys really want to see one, go ahead and leave me a comment below, because I could definitely just do one for you, maybe a couple here and there, but mainly I'm just keeping this one to plan for myself in. So this one has worked amazingly for me. I have the video where I set it up. I have a video just recently where I talked about how I use this planner, because I have very specific uses for each section. Specifically like the photos to film, I keep track of my stats, my YouTube schedule. Each day I write my post. So if you really want to see more in depth of how it's worked for me and like a complete flip through, then you can go check out that video. I just posted it like last week or maybe 2 weeks ago. So that one's really good. And I highly recommend a classic dashboard, or a mini dashboard actually, if you plan social media, if you are on Instagram and possibly YouTube, because I have really found the greatest way for me. I mean, I think it could work for other people too, to use this planner, and that's with all those sections that I was talking about. But anyway, so that is my classic dashboard social media planner. Love it. It's been working for me, and I'll continue to use it probably until this summer when the new planners come out. Yeah, so that is my social media planner. Okay, and for the best for last is my classic catch-all planner. So I've got metal discs on this. I've got this like faux leather flexible cover. This is from the Minimalist Planner, and I have the Minimalist page here. But then when we get into the planner pages themselves, I use the Teresa Collins pages, because they had really thin lines right here, and the only color was up in this corner, which I ended up covering up this week, but here we go. Here is not covered up. And so it's really simple, really, really minimal. I love pink as my favorite color, so that's fine with me each week. So that's how it's worked. So, classic catch-all. That's obviously my #1 planner. I could never get rid of this one because technically this is where it all starts, and if I were to get rid of any other ones, I could just put that information from the other ones in here. This is my everyday, my main planner, I guess you could say. So here's a perfect example of how I switch it up some weeks with horizontal planner. So sometimes not sometimes. Let me start over. So in 2019, I got a classic horizontal planner on sale. It had already half been over, you know, like the pages were already dated. And so I bought it for really cheap, and I decided to, you know, use it for fun, and I really liked planning in it, layering over the lines, and I just really liked it. So this year when I got one of these classic horizontal planners in my squad box, I was like, I'm gonna use it. And it's also so cute. I love those little dots there. So I use those occasionally, and then I'll go back to my classic vertical. And I have all of these spreads in a video as well. All of these are Plan With Me's, and I really love this planner. It's obviously working for me, and I'm not getting rid of it. So the other thing is that I have my wellness pages back here, like I was talking about. Then I have the social media pages from this planner. I have those separated back here so I can have it all in one place. So I really like that. And then at the end, I have some extra pages. And then my finances, which I do have a plan with me for the 2 months I have, January and February. And can't really show you now because I have all my numbers written in. But that's the gist of my planner. So really, I think I'm using, what, like 4 now? Classic, wellness, social media, and the mini horizontal, like Etsy and business. So yeah, that's 4, right? Hope I'm not forgetting anything. But there we go. That's my planners. I love them so much. They're working for me. And the ones that aren't working for me, I'm just not going to use anymore. So that is it, you guys. Thanks so much for watching. I hope if you like this video, you subscribe so that way you can see my plan with me's in the future. And I hope you all have an amazing day. And I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.